Welcome to Connie's Truffle House. Happy New Year, friends. We're glad you're here with us. Kristen and I are so excited about 2020, and we are celebrating today with our first video of the new year with one of our very favorite things in the world, chocolate. Today's recipe is a throwback to your grandmother's old recipe, which you may recognize by the name of Hello Dolly's. Another name back in the day was 7 Layers. It was gluten with graham cracker crumbs. I used to make it all the time, easy peasy. We're going to take your grandmother's Hello Dolly recipe to the 21st century, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We start off with a gluten-free crust. Now, I made this early this morning because it has to bake and cool. You always bake a crust before you add all the other yummy ingredients so they don't get soggy. But basically, it is a combination of some gluten-free cookies. This one happens to be my favorite, that I mix with some butter, a little sugar, and some pecans to give it a pop. So this has been baked at 350 for about 8 minutes. Perfect condition for what we are going to use now that you will want this to be your go-to bar cookie. Now we're ready to start layering all the yummy ingredients. 4 different kinds of chocolate. You can vary this according to your flavor, your favorites. I like to use semi-sweet chocolate chips, just good old chocolate chips. And now I have a combination of some dark chocolate chips that you can just buy in the bag and some good quality dark chocolate that I chopped up. The next chocolate is milk chocolate, and I happen to use the Lent classic recipe. A good chocolate for a bar like this. The last chocolate is white chocolate. Again, I like this brand. It does a really good job in baking. It melts well. I'm now going to add approximately 1 cup of sweetened coconut. You can use coconut flakes. You can use shredded like I'm doing. Alrighty, after the coconut is layered, I use approximately 1 cup of toasted chopped pecans. If you love the nutty flavor, you can combine a couple of different kinds of nuts. And just sprinkle it till you see that it's just evenly distributed. And don't forget to get everything into the corners. The last layer for this Decadent layered bar cookie is a can of Eagle brand milk. I doctored it up with some of my chocolate ganache that I use for my truffles. If you don't have something like that in the refrigerator just waiting to be used, buy a good quality milk or dark chocolate, melt it, stir it in, and it looks like this. Another idea is if you have some caramel sauce or dulce de leche, you can add that. It just makes that Eco brand taste even richer. We're just going to drizzle it over. Don't forget the corners. This is a treat that is so much fun to make with your kiddos, your grandkiddos. There's no cooking involved. All you do is layer it, and then you pop it into a 325-degree oven for about 23 minutes. Could take 25. You want it to get kind of golden brown around the edges. You can make sure it sets. You bring it out, let it sit, and we're going to show you the finished product in just a few minutes. We'll be right back. The bars are out of the oven. Took approximately 25 minutes, a little golden brown bubbly around the edge. Kristen and I popped them into the fridge so that we could cut them and show them to you. Otherwise, if you let them just sit out and come to room temperature, it's going to take a little while. So, let's find out just how delicious these bars are. Here we go. Chris, I'm making one for you. This is delicious vanilla bean ice cream. And put that on the side. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And the gluten-free crust is what I use for all my cheesecakes, and it's the best. Y'all, the 4 chocolates are divine. We've experienced a little taste of heaven right here in Austin, Texas. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We love you all. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.